So the Black Ops Cold War Alpha ended yesterday, and got a few thoughts about it. Well, the first one is about the maps. The maps I played anyways, because I didn't actually get to play all of them. I didn't play Satellite, which is apparently the best map in the alpha, which is quite annoying that I missed. So I'll tell you about the map I dislike the most. Miami. That's a terrible map. The first game I ever played on the alpha was on Miami, and it was a terrible experience, mostly because everyone did the exact same thing. Sat in a room, in a corner, and waited. Then someone comes past. Favorite map from the alpha, because it was the one out of the three I played, probably Armada. I liked Armada. I feel like Armada could benefit from increasing the player capacity, to be quite honest, because there were times when I wouldn't really find anyone. But I did enjoy Armada. It played like a very condensed version of Ground War from Modern Warfare, which I'm all for because I still enjoy Ground War on Modern Warfare to this day. It's very good. The other map I played was Moscow, which was actually very good. I did enjoy that map very much. Radiated very similar Black Ops 1 energy, which I'm very much there for. And in terms of how the game played as a whole, it radiated three older Call of Duties for me. Now, I've already touched on this before in the leaked footage, how it looks like a hybrid between Modern Warfare, Black Ops 4, but also there's another one in there, and that's Black Ops 1, because it plays almost like a remastered version of that game. In terms of the guns, I found that instead of being tied down to one, like I was in the early days of Modern Warfare 2019 with the M4A1 and the MP5, I was able to kind of utilize a vast array of weapons and still have fun doing it. I utilized the XM4, which was most of my go-to weapon. I utilised the XM4, the MP5, the AK-74U, which, if you've seen my footage, was the go-to weapon for me on the Alpha, and also the M16 tactical rifle, which I gotta say, using the M16 for me was quite fun, because again, that feels identical to the Black Ops 1 version, which I also really enjoyed using at the time. Now, yeah, so the guns play well, but in terms of the gunplay, I know it is just an alpha and there is room for improvement in this, but if it does come out and it is very similar to how it is now, I'd say Modern Warfare 2019 is still the king in that aspect. Because Modern Warfare 2019's gunplay is just another level of smooth. But because Modern Warfare's gameplay is entirely different levels of smooth, I enjoy it so much, and it's probably the only reason I still play Modern Warfare to this day. I don't like much else about it, but the gunplay is what keeps me going. But in terms of that, I'd say that it's alright, but there is room for improvement, which there definitely will be, because again, this is just an alpha, and the game isn't out for another 2 months. So there's a lot of time, well, some time to improve upon it, at least. In terms of anything like skill-based matchmaking, I do not want to talk about that because I tried to talk about that with Modern Warfare 2019 and the video was a fucking disaster and I absolutely hated making it, mostly because I had no idea what I was talking about. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that one. If you want to know what skill-based matchmaking is, just go on Twitter, you'll find out. In all, if I had to give it a rating, I'd have to give it a, I don't know, 3 out of 5. There's things that need to be looked into, things that need to be addressed. But one of my main pet peeves is matches not finishing and going to time expired. I hate that, mostly because if you're playing, prime example, Miami, kill confirmed. It's so undeniably boring, you have no idea, because I enjoy the run and gun play style. That is my play style, and I felt like games like Modern Warfare 2019 seriously dumbed that down in favor of the camping way of gameplay, which is fine, I suppose, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? And I felt that way about because it did give off a very nasty first impression, if I'm being honest. Miami, the enemy team got 38 kills and we got 24. My excuse was it was my first game. Everyone else's excuse was, let's sit in the corner because we're scared shitless of running mid because we'll just get shot in the face. I did enjoy it, but match speeds need to be looked into and the camping needs to be addressed, in my opinion, because it's just a joke at this point. If you camp, that's fine, but does everyone in the lobby have to do it? Are you that afraid? But yeah, at the end of the day, that's my main gripe with it. It's just the camping. The gunplay could use some improvement, but other than that, it's alright at the moment. And yeah, that's it. All in all, I am very much looking forward to the beta. I'm very much looking to the full game's release, mostly because I know that there is I feel it in my gut that there is definitely a special edition zombies version of the pre-order coming out soon. It has to. Absolutely has to. Because, I mean, I got cooked with the Black Ops 4 Zombies edition. I kind of regret buying it, but at the same time I don't, because it wouldn't have allowed me to make this nice little piece here. Or have all these posters up here. But all in all, those are my thoughts regarding Black Ops Cold War's Alpha. What I'll do, just to stretch this video out a bit longer, I'll leave you with some gameplay of other games I got recorded. And yeah, that's my part in this video done. Enjoy the gameplay, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spy plane, standing by.
Spy plane in the turn. We have eyes on. Spy plane MTL 50%. Check.
Losing C. Securing Alpha. We're being dominated. Take those positions.
Mission timeline expired. Spy plane RTB.
A secure. Sitrep, napalm strike inbound. Alpha secure. Losing A. Losing Bravo. Enemy has A. Taking A. They're dominating us. Go on the offensive. Enemy RCXD detected. Alpha secure. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Losing A. We're being dominated. Get aggressive.
Your field mic has been destroyed.
Securing B. No second chances. This is all or nothing. Securing C. C locked down.